Fellas, big six-man tonight. Dawgnation and the MECCA Brian Johnson against the Shinobi Shadow Squad. We gotta be locked in. We gotta be on the same page because when we're on the same page, we are unstoppable. Come on,
we're gonna be on the same page.
It doesn't matter if we're on the same page when you come in here looking like a chef. You didn't listen to a thing I just said. We got nothing good to say.
Shut up! Right. Enough! I'm tired of the bickering. I'm tired of the back and forth. I'm tired of being in the middle between your two personal issues. Don't you guys understand this is bigger than what's going on between the two of you? If the Shinobi Shadow Squad, if we're not locked in tonight, if we are not on the same page, we are going to lose. We're going to lose. Listen, I'm only going to say this once. Tonight, together, the Shinobi Shadow Squad will be victorious. And Dawgnation, the MECCA Brian Johnson, this is going to be a teachable moment. Because you are going to find out that there are 3 certainties in life. Death, taxes, and FIGHTT Pro Wrestling is Honey Badger territory.
Please join me in welcoming to the ring our guest commentator, a very special guest. He is AEW superstar and senior executive consultant to the former AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Swerve Strickland. He is the legend, Prince Nana!
What's up, guys?
The man who may or may not still own the company. What an amazing few years it has been for Prince Nana, the leader of the embassy, the owner of FIGHTT, and of course, the senior executive of maybe the most important man in wrestling right now, Swerve Strickland. Prince Nana is going to join me here at the desk. It's very fitting to have Nana back after he has been gone for a long time, and we've all been dealing with the decisions that he has made, because this match is basically a battle for the soul of FIGHTT Pro between men who want to see this place burnt to the ground and men who represent it. Prince Nana, it is a pleasure to have you back here.
It's good to see you again, my friend, back at FIGHTT Pro, where it all started for Prince Nana as a promoter.
It's a 6-man tag match.
Wow.
And it is sponsored by the Wrestling Wire Podcast. Introducing the first team. Making their way to the ring, they hail from the Dogtown, and a total combined weight of 385 pounds. It's the top dog Alan Claymore and the scum dog Sage Matthews, the team of Dawgnation.
The inaugural tag team champions, and these men really rose to power under the person that you brought into the fold, Logan Easton LaRoe.
Right.
Nana, where have you been, man? I mean, I've seen you on TV. I know where you've been, but we've needed you.
Listen, I've been busy taking Swerve Strickland to the top of AEW, but I had to come back today and just regulate the place because I've been hearing a lot of reports about misconduct. Today we're gonna capitalize, and we're gonna find out how we can get to the bottom of it.
Well, this man's going to have something to say, so we're going to have to shut our mouths in a moment, because if I know anything about the MECCA, it is that the MECCA is never short on opinions.
Oh, the Mecca is someone I've been watching for more than 10 years and someone not to be played around with.
He hails from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the MECCA, Brian Johnson.
There he is.
The MECCA. Yeah.
Uh-oh, he took the microphone.
Yeah, we knew
He
this
took
was
the
gonna happen.
microphone.
You can cut the music, bozos. I got something to say.
Oh, my God.
Before I get started about tonight's main event, ladies and gentlemen, sitting 20 feet away, wearing a jacket that only a jackass would wear.
He's talking to me?
I believe
This
so.
is supposed manager of a former AEW world champion. Well, let me make one thing very clear, Prince Nana. I'm glad you got the best seat in the house. Because if you want a champion that won't lose his title, no damn swerve about it, you look no further than the MECCA!
Adonis, you hear this? Huh? Can you believe this? What is this about? Huh?
You wouldn't boo me. You people wouldn't boo me because, ladies and gentlemen, tonight,
Yeah,
this is
some
a main event of magnitudes, right? Because we're at the home of the Skid Row Academy. And it's fittingly called that because we're in the home of the skid mark of America, South New Jersey. Kid, you know what a skid mark is? You've been wearing pull-ups since you were 9 years old. Shut up, Tubby. But as I come all the way here to this crappy town in front of Fight Pro, I understand that if I win this match, Fight Pro doesn't continue with all their bull crap rules. They don't keep all these stupid allegations of what they call pro wrestling. No, if I win this main event, Fight Pro Wrestling becomes what the MECCA sees in pro wrestling, and that's me, atop of the damn mountain.
Oh, my God.
But when I stand at that mountain, I stand there alone. So Dawgnation, listen here, you two little puppy dogs. Take your tails and stay the hell out of my way, because the only dog I like is his name is Piper. He's waiting my house, he'll bite Moses in the ass if I ask him to. So stay the hell out of my way. Because tonight and every night, it's gonna be MECCA versus everybody.
Well, when it comes to team cohesion,
This guy had so much to say. So much to say.
Yeah.
I respect him, but geez.
well, he's not starting off on the right foot with his partners, that's for sure.
How rude.
High stakes this match. We'll get into those in a moment. Let's take it back to OJ.
And introducing their opponents.
You think that Brian Johnson and Dawgnation are already off to a rough start.
It's not looking good.
Well, Shinobi Shadow Squad similarly has been in a bad place. I'll catch you up to speed, Prince Nana.
Please do, because I've been wondering what's going on with Eli Isom and his partner.
Making their way to the ring at a total combined weight of 537 pounds. The team of the Rabid Honey Badger, Ryan Mooney, World Famous Cheeseburger, and the Infinite One, Isom. Together they are Shinobi Shadow Squad.
Ryan Mooney doing everything in his power to keep Eli Isom and Berger together.
These guys still look great as a faction.
But they have been at each other's throats now, and particularly Eli Isom has just been so resentful
Hey,
of Berger.
listen, why shouldn't he be? He looks great. He's at the top of his game. What does he need Berger for? No pun intended. Berger is one of the greats, but you know why.
Tonight they need each other because this is a trios match and the stakes are high. Basically, between Dawgnation and MECCA, you got three men who want to burn what FIGHT stands for to the ground, and here we've got three men who have represented the heart of this company, even though they've never risen to its top successes yet. If Shinobi Shadow Squad wins, I believe that FIGHT Pro Wrestling will continue, and if Dawgnation and the MECCA win, Nana, you started this, but you kind of let it slip through your hands.
Hey, listen, if MECCA and the Dawgnation win, I'm going to have to get back involved, okay? I'm going to have to intervene, and I'm going to have to lay down a foundation. I mean, right now, the power isn't really in my hands, but the power is still in my hands, if you understand what I'm saying.
Well, I think it all comes down to whether or not the Shinobi Shadow Squad are able to win this match. There's been so much.
Okay, all right. You see, he's still talking smack.
Yeah, it's the
all
MECCA.
right?
He's going to be talking smack all match, Nana. We are starting off hot right now as Dawgnation immediately taking it to Cheeseburger.
These guys are going right at it.
Eli Isom taking it to the MECCA, and Isom people have really pegged him for huge things his whole career. I think that curse of potential has started to get into the head of Eli Isom.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's looking like it. Right now, he's going head-to-head with the MECCA. But, like you said, he needs to focus and realize that he has two other teammates that need him right now.
Spirit of this company on display, or sorry, on the line, because this is not the kind of action you typically find in a fight match. This really leans much more towards the advantage of rule breakers like Dawgnation and MECCA than sort of the... Wait a second!
What the heck was that?
That is the members of the crowd! Ryan Mooney getting an assist wherever he can!
The fans are getting involved with this. Unreal. Unreal. Welcome to FIGHTT Pro, ladies and gentlemen.
CB getting in on the act. And if you wondered whether or not a dog could overtake a badger, we got an answer. It really looks like a honey badger wins.
It's looking like he's going at it right now. We got MECCA back in the ring with Isom.
And I think we officially know who our first two men who are legal. It is the MECCA and Eli Isom. Infinite. But Eli has really been struggling with not being in the spotlight of late. Wants to be the star of the team, the quarterback.
And I mean, I can understand why, but this might be his opportunity to prove it. Wow. Wow. What a maneuver over there he just did, Isom.
Top dog, Alan Clayball, a five-tool player in pro wrestling, now sneaking his way in. And it feels like this is being conducted under Lucha rules. No tags needed. Whoever slides in, this is a trios match, not a six-man tag. Ryan Mooney has really become, I think, the heart and soul of this company in a lot of ways, Nana.
Ryan Mooney is someone that I've always had my eye on. Right now, he's trying to just make sure that he's keeping everything balanced for his team.
Well, Mooney felt like in the Shinobi Shadow Squad, especially in their origin days in Ring of Honor, that maybe no one expected things of him. He was always the one who was overlooked. You know that, Nana. When you first started FIGHTT, Mooney wasn't even drafted. Eli and Berger had roster spots, and Mooney was just an alternate.
He was just an alternate, but throughout the shows and throughout the different events, he was able to show his worth. Yeah, at FIGHTT Pro, and you could see with him in this team, he's very much needed.
Well, he's really the heart and soul, the linchpin, the glue, and this is why Dawgnation have dominated the tag division. As I mentioned, the inaugural tag team champions.
Watch out, Cheeseburger.
World famous CB.
Oh, he hit him with the fingers in the eye.
Well, if anything's going to be legal, CB knows all the tricks. He's a real razzle-dazzle wrestler, Nana.
Hey, you're talking about a man who performed at the Tokyo Dome. He knows what he's doing, my friend.
And Madison Square Garden, one of the few men to say that.
That's right.
World famous, world traveled CB.
Watch out, Cheeseburger.
Eli being called in, and the Shinobi Shadow Squad so far actually looking like they're able to work together. And Eli's playing ball.
Uh-oh, it's looking like MECCA and his crew. They're arguing on the outside. And here comes Isom.
Amazing!
Wow. Did you see the height on that?
That was the most impressive split I've seen outside of a bowling alley. He got the whole thing. That was a strike.
Isom is using most of his smarts and his aggressiveness in this match.
MECCA has a real bone to pick with FIGHTT. He has had two matches where he felt like he got caught up in all the rules in the rigmarole. The spirit of FIGHTT cost him. He lost a title match to Rhett Titus. He lost by disqualification once to Matt Quay, by forfeit, I should say.
Well, if he wants to get back in the ball game or want to be...
Oh, no!
Oh, my God, I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened.
Serious miscommunication, physical miscommunication. And these two...
Come on, guys. You guys are partners. Come on.
But ever since losing that tag title shot against Dawgnation, they haven't been partners. They've barely been talking with
Wait
each
a
other.
minute, he's leaving?
And Eli is
he
walking
going?
out.
Eli left the match?
High and dry. He left high and dry.
Wow.
This is a handicap match at this point, and it doesn't matter the experience
Not
of
looking
Cheeseburger.
It's not looking good for the Shinobi boys.
It does not, especially you can have all the heart in the world, Nana, and you can have all the experience, but if you're down against these three men especially, you're dead in the water,
You're
right?
dead in the water. I mean, it's 2 against 3, and one of the guys is a well-traveled wrestler known as MECCA. Come on, it's only spelling out trouble.
And Dawgnation now, MECCA against sort of his own will, forced to tag. But if you have partners, there's no better partners in this company, whether I like them or not, than Dawgnation, Nana.
Oh yeah, they're a cohesive unit, and
two there.
Oh wow, they're a cohesive unit, and MECCA, he's the cherry on top.
And you thought that, like, after hearing MECCA berate his partners from the jump, this would be the team that wouldn't work together, and instead, the Shinobi Shadow Squad has imploded.
I still can't believe Isom walked out of this match.
Eli Isom is not the man.
How can you do that?
Well, he's not the man you used to know, Nana. He is really taken the loss to Dawgnation, and the fact that he didn't even make it into the finals last season. He's never had a title shot here as a singles.
That says a lot of, towards his frustration. Oh! He just hit Cheeseburger off the top of the... Come on, referee, get it under control.
You want to talk about the perpetually frustrated...
Get this thing under control, referee.
Brian Johnson, wrestling's most miserable. Channels misery like a superpower. Wait, Scumdog, Sage Matthews.
Oh, come on.
Surprised, actually, that Sage Matthews hasn't worked with MECCA more often, because if there's one person who has a mouth almost at the equal of the MECCA, it's Sage Matthews.
Hey, Sage Matthews is very impressive so far in this matchup. He's impressed me over the last few months with the stuff that I've been getting from FIGHTT Pro.
But why?
That is so disgusting. He spit on him. Why would he spit on Cheeseburger?
We're here in part. Wait, Burger is desperate. We're here in part because you made deals with Logan East and LaRoe. The Goons have been in charge. Logan's been in charge. Nana, why did you abandon us?
You know what? It's not about abandonment, all right? If you look into the past, you're never going to get to the future, my friend, all right? So you have to understand business is business, but I'm here today, and we're going to straighten it all out.
I appreciate that, Nana. It's good to have you back, but I hope that this is...
Oh, he's going to the top rope now.
I hope this is the beginning of the future and not a funeral for FIGHTT. I hope that you haven't been invited to a wake.
Hey, listen, like I said, Prince Nana's here. I believe in Cheeseburger and his partner right now. There you go.
Rabid Ryan Mooney allowed now to use every tool in his arsenal, but the ears being clapped. Tower of Philly.
Oh my gosh, I think it's over. I think it's over. 1, 2.
And Ryan Mooney continues to prove
that was a very close call.
Well, he's the most resilient fighter in FIGHTT, hands down, Ryan Mooney.
I still can't understand this Isom guy.
Isom is hurt. Feels like he should be so much more than he is, but who's to blame for that? It's certainly not Cheeseburger.
I mean, it might be the company in a whole. I understand the company has gone through a lot of changes. We had a lot of these people in charge that probably shouldn't have been in charge, but that shouldn't affect the way that you perform in that ring.
Look at Ryan Mooney, the man who started as an alternate, earned his way into the division, earned his way into a guaranteed spot, and now is really emerging as sort of the heart and soul of this company. Ryan Mooney, you knew him for so long in Ring of Honor. He was the black sheep. He was the first let go of all three of these men. Ryan Mooney is something special, and he has always delivered when he has been called upon.
Oh my gosh, Cheeseburger's not there. Nobody's home. There you go. Mooney has another best of energy, my friend. Mooney has another best of energy, my friend.
He's got to make the tag. But is Burger even capable at this point? Look how rough he is getting up onto the apron.
Well, there you go.
Tag made to CB, but it's still 2-on-1. Wow!
That was awesome. Hey!
Incredible agility
Yeah!
by the world famous.
Cheeseburger hitting them with forearms in the corner. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Forever forearms by Cheeseburger causing a little bit of friendly fire, Nana.
There you go.
Right on the button.
That's it, Cheeseburger. I think he's about to take it home, my friend. I think he's about to go for the pin.
Looking for that Shote, taught to him by the legendary Yushin Thunder Liger, his mentor.
Oh, my.
Interrupted.
Oh.
And we are looking at the end of Fight as we know it. We're looking at the end.
It can't be. No, we're not looking at no end. Stop saying that.
I'm just calling what I'm seeing in the ring. This is a handicap match. This feels like an inevitability after Isom abandoned the Shinobi Shadow Squad.
Yeah, but they're holding their own, though. Mooney and Cheeseburger are holding their own.
Dawgnation with the double team.
Yeah, this is not looking good anymore.
No, that pack mentality. And whether they like each other or not.
They're like a pack of hyenas.
Listen to me. Come on. Triple power bomb. Get this piece of garbage.
You may not like Brian Johnson, but the man is a master tactician, and a triple power bomb.
Oh, no.
Is going to get the win.
No, don't do it.
Wait a second, Isom!
Eli's back.
He couldn't let it happen.
Wow, he made it back. That's good. Yeah.
And the tag made, Eli Isom! Infinite offense! The prodigy of pro wrestling is
That's
back!
good. He came back to his senses.
The leaping ability of Eli Isom. He needed to cool down, but when push came, oh my God!
Oh my gosh. One.
And Brian Johnson at the last moment, but Eli Isom, combination Northern Light suplex and German suplex have
That
never
was
seen.
so unbelievable, and that's why he needs to continue to be with his friends. Cheeseburger. Oh my gosh. Come on, Isom.
Isom has an opportunity to really be a hero here, really write that chapter of his story that he wants as almost a savior of FIGHTT Pro. And a low blow takes Eli Isom to the ground.
Oh my gosh, he's that's it.
Don't worry about it. Keep your eyes right.
Showing why they are so vicious.
Oh no, this can't be it.
And somehow, some
Two
way,
count. He got out of that.
Eli
He still has
Isom.
it. He still had Cheeseburger and Mooney are still on the floor.
We're still in the fight. We are still in the fight.
What's wrong with you two?
Brian Johnson really not.
I'll do it myself then. Hear me, Eli?
Brian Johnson is not doing the right thing here.
Yeah, he's just a disgruntled. You could see the disgruntledness all on him.
He's an egomaniac. Dawgnation didn't
There you go.
Shote.
He got it.
Dawgnation didn't get out from underfoot of Logan Easton LaRoe just to end up being berated by Brian Johnson. But they're professionals. They want to win this match. They want to burn this company to the ground.
The top dogs look like they're about to.
Meeting of the minds. Mooney tags in.
Whoa, come on.
They got to work together.
It's communication.
They got to work as a team.
Come on, have communication, guys.
Silver bullet. Silver bullet. And Mooney gets it done.
Here are your winners by pinfall, the team of Eli Isom, world famous Cheeseburger, and the Rabbit Honey Badger, Brian Mooney, Shinobi Shadow Squad.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't simple. But when push came to shove, 3S got the job done, and they got it done together.
Oh man, you know what? They got it done together. There might be a little animosity, but they still got the win. Come on, Isom.
And
Be a good sport.
The locker room coming out in support of the men who saved the spirit of fight. And Ryan Mooney, who went from being an alternate to becoming maybe the face of the company. And they're going to lift.
This is unbelievable.
Well, they're going to lift Ryan Mooney high. What an amazing moment.
What a great moment. Unbelievable. I'm proud to see such an unbelievable moment for Fight Pro. Mooney, Cheeseburger, and of course Isom. Yeah. What a good job these guys did. Congratulations.
Eli not doing as much.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We're celebrating right now.
Wait, there's a confrontation that's brewing between Eli and Cheeseburger, trying to moderate it.
No. They can't be arguing like this. This is not.
Yo, no! And Eli just struck Cheeseburger. Ryan didn't even notice. Eli Isom is snapped. It's one thing to walk out. It's another thing entirely to put your hands on your opponent. I mean, your partner. Your
Everything
friend.
that Cheeseburger did for Isom, this is what he's doing.
Oh no!
What's going on now? I don't get it.
Oh. Eli's going with O'Shea Edwards now.
Wow. That moment in itself is chilling.
Eli Isom is taking another path. O'Shea Edwards is in the wings, and while fight may still be around, this has been a seismic shift. Prince Nana, thank you so much for joining me here.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that I'm here today. I'm looking forward to seeing the future grow with Fight Pro, but wow, what a main event we had here tonight.
Thank you so much for joining us here at Fight. Shinobi Shadow Squad, Ryan Mooney, Cheeseburger celebrating, but Eli Isom, I think the bonds have been permanently severed with the Shinobi Shadow Squad.
Ladies and gentlemen, before you go, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I have to say, Cheeseburger, you know, and Mooney, I understand what happened just now with Isom, you know, and hopefully we can get that situated. You know, we have all these guys running around. I know I gave the company Fight Pro over, you know, to a bunch of scumbags. And if there's anything that Prince Nana knows, it's the fact that Fight Pro is going to be one of the hottest pro wrestling companies on the East Coast. And it's because of you, the wrestlers. Lienda, CB, Maloney, Samuel Jackson. I'm talking about everybody. But right now, everyone knows that Prince Nana has been tied up on national television. All right? And I want you guys to be tied up with me on national television too. So from this point moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and appoint a new general manager and corporate decision maker for Prince Nana here at Fight Pro. And that person should be treated with respect, honor, and dignity. And his name is Ernie Caruso. You, my friend, have shown the heart and the spirit of a great pro wrestling promoter. And from this day forward, I want all of you people, all right? All 20 of you people to go home, get on your laptops, go on Twitter, go on Instagram, go on all your social media, and talk about Fight Pro, and talk about the great wrestlers that come here once a month to try and perform for you people. So, Ernie, you have a big job. 200 people in here. Fight Pro forever. Hit the music, my friend. Give it one more time for Fight Pro Wrestling and for Prince Nana. Let's all do the nod.